and welcome to our tips on how to make the most of your AFC 2021. This is good for those of you who've already signed up and want to know how to prepare, or for those of you thinking of signing up and wondering what it all entails. Okay, so what we're going to talk about, we'll talk about how to set up Zoom, because that's really important, how to prepare yourself for the program, and then how are you going to participate when it's online. Okay, let's start with Zoom. It's important. Zoom is free, so there's a number of, you can go to zoom.us free sign up, you can go to sign up free, you can go to all kinds of things, but basically you need to have a Zoom account. So you enter your email, then there's a verification process where you're going to be seeing, you have to put in your date of birth. They then send you an email and you have to go to your email and click sign in order to activate your account. Okay? You can sign up there, or you can sign up here via sign up, and you can sign up by entering your email address, or if you prefer to sign up via your Facebook account. And then you're in. Once you're in, we need you to set up your profile for AFC. So even if you already have a Zoom account, we'd like you to go and change your profile settings just for the event. So when you get to your account, click on profile, okay, and then click on edit. Just look at the red arrows, they'll tell you where to go. Okay, your profile and display names for AFC, we really would like to have the name that you registered for AFC. So put that in as your first and last name, and then in your display name, add your country after your name, just so that we know where everyone's participating from. That will be fun. Okay, then your profile picture. What do you want to look like to all the other participants, all the other delegates and the presenters, etc. So you might want to change your profile picture. If you do, just click on change and then upload a photograph. And then set it, expand it to make sure that the photo fits the frame, and then just save it. Okay, pretty easy. And then you can put all your settings back after AFC if you wish to. We would suggest, if you're not familiar with Zoom, that you go and attend a number of video tutorials. And then you need to play with it to become familiar with it. So you can start a new meeting. When you get into your meeting, you can click on participants and the arrow next to participants, and you can invite people so that they can also join you in the meeting, and then you can play together, okay? It's important that you learn all the Zoom functions and that you do your setup in advance. So look at your audio functions and your video functions. The chat function is really important during AFC because that's how you're going to communicate with other delegates and also with the presenters and hosts. So that's pretty important. And then we also want you to be showing signs of reactions to the event, so that would be fun. You need to also get familiar with the view. Do you want to have a gallery view? Do you want to have a presenter view? That's up to you. And you click on the upper right-hand side of the screen for that. Then, in order to know how to figure out how to move from one session to the next, you need to click on the leave button down at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. So just become familiar with that, play with it, so that you're very comfortable and you know when you're going to be in the event for 2 days that you know what you're doing, okay? Secondly, we really want you to download Zoom, both on your computer and on your mobile phone. That would be really good because it's best if you have two devices while you're participating in the event, okay? The best results are on a computer, but those of you who are more familiar with mobile might want to have both, okay? So download Zoom, set up your profile, play with it, become familiar with all the settings, okay? That's step number 1. Step number 2, prepare for the event. So become familiar with everything that's going on, what the options are. Go to www.asiafitconference.com and look at everything. Look at the program, presenters and hosts, who's going to be there. Look at the program at a glance and download that and print it out, okay? So if you go to online program at a glance, there's a click down at the bottom that says click here to see it, and you'll get this. So download that, print it out, become familiar with it, and then go and look up the presenters, the hosts, session descriptions, and kind of pre-plan your event, okay? Also look at the post-con sessions. Maybe there's something that you'd like to do in addition to the 2-day event. And there's some really interesting sessions. We've got 4 going. That would be on the Monday, April 5th. Okay, so before AFC, you have some preparation work to do. We will be sending you an email a week or 2 before, and you will download a new program that's in PDF, and it has embedded Zoom invitation links. So what you will do is that you will then click on those links when you decide what session you want to go to, okay? Get your space set up. You're going to be doing some workouts. You're going to be doing some listening to lectures. So get your space all set up so you're nice and comfortable, and make sure you've got good Wi-Fi. Check out what the time sessions are in your time zone, because the schedule is set up with Bangkok time zone, which is GMT plus 7 hours. So write those down as well so that you don't miss anything because you got the time wrong. Get out your Saturday night party outfit, because we're going to have a Saturday night party. So that's really important. And then we would highly recommend that you attend a pre-event orientation session to make the most of your AFC. We're not doing it in person, but we're doing it live online. So go and do that. Now, one of the key things you have to remember to do always is open and sign into your Zoom account before going and opening the program. Then you click on the session that you want, and kapoof, you'll get there. Okay, so this is the program that you're going to get from us just before the event. We'll be sending you a password protected link, and you can download this. Also make sure that it's open during the sessions, because you're going to be going to click back and forth to attend the session that you want. Okay? One sec. So what we will do in the orientation session is we'll take you through this process live, so you can play with us in a Zoom meeting and you'll see how it works. Okay? Now, during AFC, again, open and sign into your AFC Zoom account. Open the PDF with the schedule, with the embedded links. Pick a session to attend just by clicking on the session title. That's where the links are, okay? And you can switch between sessions at any time. You just click on that leave button, leave meeting, and then go back to your program and click on the title of something else you might want to try, okay? The way the schedule is set up, there are 5 minutes between sessions. So you have time to evaluate the session that you attended. You have time to go for a pee break, go get some food, go get changed, whatever. So you've got 5 minutes between sessions. And then again, a chance to look back at your program and decide what it is you want to try first. Okay? After AFC, as I said, we have 4 post-conference sessions. You can sign up for those up until the Monday. So if you get really impressed with one of the presenters and you want to see more of them, then you can still sign up on Saturday and Sunday. Okay? So that's about it. You will all receive an email going through this in more detail and adding more stuff as well. But basically, go get yourself set up, enjoy, and practice, practice, practice. Okay, we don't mind once we send out the links. If you practice by clicking on the links, you won't get to a session because there will be nothing there yet. But go ahead and practice to become familiar with it. Okay, we look forward to seeing you in April.